Hello, for anybody that's coming on. It is week 3 with Get Gritty with Krista. We are excited to have you. Hello, if you're on. Hello, hello. Hello, we'll give it just a few seconds, just a few quick seconds. Okay, well, it is 8 o'clock and welcome to week 3 with Get Gritty with Krista. I am so excited you're on, so excited. Girls, we are rocking in July. I mean, July is just absolutely exploding. So I want to say thank you. If you are on live, oh my gosh, that makes my heart happy because right down here in the corner, I can see the number of viewers. And when there's a small number of viewers, I'm like, I don't know if anybody wants to listen to me. And then when the numbers go up and go up, I'm like, yes, somebody wants to hear what I have to say. And you know, the last 2 weeks, I've gotten a huge explosion of feedback. And girls, that feeds me. That feeds me. So I want us to think about that for a minute, okay? And I want us to know that, you know, sometimes we just take for granted. We just think that, wow, you know, whoever's around us, whether it's our coworkers, whether it's our spouse, our significant other, our kids, our family, that we love them and that we appreciate them. But you know, just that, some of you may be sitting here going, oh my gosh, I would love to always hear Krista speak. But the thing about it is food for the soul. We all need that affirmation. So I want us to think about that for this week, okay? When our kids do something for us, I want to make sure that we let them know how important they are, how much we appreciate them. Our parents, our siblings, our friends, our coworkers, because I can tell you that very first week, you know, I'd kind of got away from doing our monthly or weekly area calls. And when I went back out and started to do it, I was like, gosh, I don't know if anybody will get on. And when the numbers started increasing and then the affirmations started flooding in, it gave me such a personal high that I want you to know that I was like, yes, somebody wants to listen and somebody wants to learn. So, you know, the 3 things in Mary Kay is that we have to be coachable, teachable, and trainable. So those are the 3 things. And so girls, the fact that you're on here tonight, I so appreciate it. That tells me that you are teachable, coachable, and trainable. So tonight is Get Gritty with Krista. It is week 3. I want to tell you our big topic tonight is going to be selling. Some of you are huge sellers. Some of you are like, how do they do it? How do they sell all of that product? So tonight we're going to talk about all of those amazing things. But I want to start off and I want to let you know that it's still not too late for seminar. We are leaving for seminar that very first week of August. Consultants will arrive on August 3rd, and we actually have 2 spots available, okay? We have 2 seminar registrations available and 2 spots in hotel rooms. So it could be you, it could be you. So if you've been thinking about it, make sure that you contact me or your sales director so we could tell you exactly how that could fit into your schedule, into your price point, into your budget. We are find a way, make a way kind of women, and we can get this done. Also, I want to say a huge congratulations to all the women that have earned their bracelets, their Embrace bracelets. I love these bracelets, love these bracelets. You know, I think currently we have 5 women's name on my closet door, 5 women's name. And we just added one more. Miss Joy Wheeler from Virginia just did her start order. So she's going to be adding a bracelet. So that's going to be 6 women, 6 women. So we are so excited. And Miss Tanya made me a list today of who was at $300 and more. So I can be contacting all of you that are just at the halfway mark, that are on target for it. So we are so excited for that. I also want to make sure that I recommend and let you know also that Audacious is coming September the 24th, okay? So if you are local, you do not want to miss Audacious Live. It's going to be huge recognition. stage, lights, sound, music, all about it. Everybody gets to be recognized for sales. We're going to recognize sales. We're going to recognize bookings. We're going to recognize coaching. We're going to recognize recruiting, red jackets. Oh my gosh, it's going to be all over the stage. So you do not want to miss this. And then make sure that you are working with your rodeo clubs. I'm trying to find mine here, but your rodeo clubs, that you have this printed off. And this is on our website, which is wildwestarea.com. It is fixing to get a new update, but the username is Wild, the password is West. So this right here is your rodeo club, and this right here is your tracking sheet. So make sure that you're doing this on a weekly basis. You should be turning this in to your director. So make sure that you are doing that. So a little bit of quick recognition. I want to give a shout out. We have got people all over the place doing huge things in the Wild West area, and we are so excited. So I want to give a shout out to Miss Melissa Kohler from the Tiffany Chumley unit with $195 this past week in retail sales. Then we've got Michelle Burge in Sarah Neal's unit. She has 1 new face and 1 new booking. Super excited about that. Then we've got Kim Lane from Montana Hammond's unit. 2 new faces this past week. So we are super excited about that. Then we have got Miss Melissa Moore that has had 14 new faces this past week from the Montana Hammond's unit. 14 new faces, 2 parties, $1,302 in retail sales. Woo! Melissa, you are the woman. You are all over the place. Then we've got Jamie Carlson all the way from California, our queen of sales, that she's going to be on the Queen's Court of Sales. How exciting is that? She's got 3 new faces, 4 bookings, $412 in retail sales, and $408 in wholesale. We are super excited. And don't leave out the directors. You know, these directors work just like the consultants do. So Miss Tiffany Chumley has 7 new faces, 1 new party, 2 career surveys or interviews, a new booking, $375 in retail sales, and 1 new team member. So we are so excited. So ladies, you are getting it. You are gritty. You are full of grit. And I am so stinking excited. So stinking excited for you. Well, the next thing that I want to just take you a little bit about is selling the product, okay? Well, I want to tell you that I'm not just a natural born seller, okay? I am really a natural born recruiter. So, but we're going to talk a little bit about selling. And you know, we can learn anything in this business. And I was a school teacher for 10 plus years, and I knew that I could learn. And I'm going to tell you what, Angie Day, who is my senior sales director, she is a master at selling this product. Absolutely a master at selling this product. And I learned from her. I learned so well from her. So tonight I'm going to share with you just some tidbits and a few things. So I'm going to tell you, we have some amazing brand new product that is coming out. And oh my goodness, this new Time-Wise peel, I mean, I think it's like I have a new face, okay? Like I was thinking about maybe needing some Botox and some things like that, but I mean, I think it's like having a new face. Christy Peters, one of the directors, said today, wowza, girls, if you have not tried it, it was automatically, when she put it on our director boxer group and said, wowza, girls, if you have not tried the new face peel, you need to try the new face peel. You know what I thought? When is the last day that I used that? I need to make sure. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is your enthusiasm. Are you enthusiastic about what you're selling? Because immediately when someone posts and they're like, wowza, I'm like, wow, what is that? I may need some of that. So another thing that I want to tell you is what you're wearing is what you're going to be selling. So I'm going to take you all the way back to, let's pretend that you're brand new beauty consultants, because some of you on here are brand new beauty consultants. Some of you are seasoned. Some of you are sales directors. But this is what I want to tell you, okay, is what you are wearing is what you are selling, okay? So, you know, when I started, it was really hard for me because I was really frugal and I thought, I've got some really good makeup in here and I just hate to give it away. I just hate to get rid of it. And I remember Angie Day said, you take a trash can and you just bring all of that makeup that is not Mary Kay and you just bring it right off of your counter into that trash can. And I was like, whoo, I cannot do that. I mean, there's hard-earned money there. There's makeup, but you know what that really was? There was makeup that had been there for years. I don't know about you, but I had buying mistakes, tons and tons and tons of buying mistakes in my cosmetic drawer. So when you went into my bathroom, you saw a hodgepodge of everything. I'm still guilty of it. If you go in there, you are liable to see something from 10 years ago that's Mary Kay. But this is the first thing I want you to do, is I want you to take a trash can. I want you to take your arm. I want you to swoop it right around like that for anything that is not Mary Kay. And I want you to dump it in that trash can. That's rule number one. The next thing I want you to realize is what you apply, what you put on is what you're going to sell. So I don't care how much you say, oh my gosh, my girlfriend uses this all the time. Oh my gosh, this product right here. If you're not using it, you're not going to sell it. So you have to be using the product. So ladies, I want you to think about it from head to toe. Here a while back, we did a little challenge at the end of June, and I asked people to list how much product, how many products. The list, some of you just listed 7 or 8 products. Some of you listed into the hundreds of the number of products that you were using. So I'm going to tell you, for some of us, it takes a little bit more than it takes for others. But this is the bottom line. We have to be using the products. So I want you to challenge yourself. Maybe you could start just trying. Maybe you don't have that many products of Mary Kay out because you just basically kind of cleanse and moisturize and use some foundation, a little bit of lip gloss, mascara, okay? You've thrown all your other stuff away. Maybe you could start 1 new product a week. You know, maybe you could add in the day solution and then the night solution. Maybe you could add in some cream eyeshadow. Maybe you're like, oh, no, girl, I use all that mineral eyeshadow. I mean, I'm all about the eyes. Maybe you could just try the cream eyeshadow on the weekends or just when you're running to the grocery store or to the ball field so you know what it feels like. You know how it wears. You can talk about it. You can tell about it. You know, maybe you wear lipstick every day, but you've not thought about using lip liner and filling in your lips with it. Ladies, you've got to use this product. So that's what I want you to be thinking about, okay? I want you to be thinking about we will sell what we wear. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is one thing that someone talked to me about last week. Is they said, I really don't understand. You know, you talk about booking, and I kind of got that down. Okay, I'm going to book someone, and I'm going to get that hostess plan, and I figured out the hostess plan that I'm going to use. And so I've got that hostess plan going on, and then I'm going to coach her. And so I've coached the class, and then I show up to the class, and oh my gosh, I've got 5 people there. I've got 6 people there. So I've booked her and I've coached her, and now it's time for that sale. How does that really work? You know, they use that scary word that says 2 words, individual consultation. Well, I want to share with you, oh, I was so scared of that individual consultation. I had previously had an experience with a not so great individual consultation. Previously, I had had a Mary Kay party like 10 years prior, and she did an individual consultation. She did an amazing job at an individual consultation. But when she did an individual consultation and she pulled each of us one by one, when she pulled me in there, she had the whole Mary Kay lineup. And back then, the whole Mary Kay lineup was about $400. And this girl was living in a house trailer that cost about $3,000 and had a hole in the floor, okay? So this is the thing. I did not have $400, but this is what she did. I felt so much pressure of her pushing me in that if I didn't buy that entire set, I felt like my face was going to fall off. So I thought, I'm not going to do that thing. I'm not going to do that individual consultation thing because I remember how that felt. Okay, so that was not smart business. So this is what I would do. At the end, I would just pass the sales tickets out, and I'd be like, okay, so whatever you think you want, just write it down on that sales ticket. And that's how I would do my individual. That would be how I would do my sales. Well, this is what would happen. Sometimes it worked. Sometimes it didn't work. So if girl A, and she was the most popular, bought the entire roll-up bag, guess what? I would sell several roll-up bags that night. But if girl A was like, I am not buying that, I totally use something else, then everybody would be like, oh, I thought I liked that. Maybe I didn't really like that. I don't know. She would suddenly take on everybody else's feelings. So one night I'm doing an event for a consultant. It's back in my newer days of Mary Kay. And she said at the end of the class, we were actually at a hotel, and she said, are you not going to do the individual consultation? Thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do it. Well, gosh, what a lesson it taught me. So I went out, we rented a little private room, and right out there was a couch. And so I was taking people one by one. So the first little lesson that I want to tell you is anytime that you're selling something, you always want to make sure that you're lower than the person that you're selling to. Okay, so this is the thing. If you're selling to someone, I want to make sure that you are never, this is what I see sometimes. You're like this. You're bent over and they're sitting here at the table and you're like, can I take your order? No. You always want to make sure that you place yourself lower, okay? So if they're sitting on the couch and you're sitting on the couch, you're like, Krista, the couch is the same size. I'm going to lean myself just a little bit down where their head is right here and my head is right here, where I'm looking up to them, where I'm asking them, where they have the power. Or I may just get on my knees on the floor, but I always want to position myself a little bit lower than them, okay? So that's one thing. Another thing is never let them fill out the sales ticket. You fill out the sales ticket. Okay, you fill out the sales ticket. Same thing for an agreement. You know, when you hand someone a sales ticket, it just suddenly is like, oh my gosh, I mean, I don't know what to put on here. Another thing is they start seeing the prices. You know, think about it. When you go to Dillard's and you take a whole bunch of things in the dressing room and you try this on and you like this and you like this and you don't like this and don't like that, and you're like, okay, I take this. Then you get out to the cash register and you're like, yeah, I want all of this. And then, you know, doesn't it happen? They ring it up, and then they're like, okay, your total is $202.38. And you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea I had that much stuff, but I really need all that. Okay, but if I was typing in the cash register, 36.23. 42, 30, I don't know if I need that, you know. So you want to take control. You're doing the sales, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the sales ticket. And so what I'm going to say at the end of the party is, at the very end of the party, I'm going to ask them who needs to leave first. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to move right over here, and it's going to be somewhere away from where the party is, where I can have a little bit of one-on-one where everybody else can't hear what they're saying. Okay, and so I'm going to use some verbiage like, okay, now I'm going to move right over here, and I don't know who needs to leave first. Maybe someone's got a babysitter at home or a husband at home that's hungry, but whoever needs to leave first, they can come see me. And you're always going to have a gal that's going to jump up, and she's going to be that person because she's ready to get out of there, okay? She's got a husband waiting at home. She's got a babysitter waiting at home. And then you've got some people, they're going to stay all night because they just want to talk and visit, eat, that kind of stuff. So you want to see who wants to come see you first. And then you need to position yourself over there with your sales tickets. Used to it would be your calculator. Now we have phones with calculators, your book, all of that kind of stuff, okay? So I'm going to say, now ladies, whether you're going to purchase something tonight or you're not, I need everybody to come by and see me and bring your customer profile for Susie to get her hostess benefit tonight. That way, nobody sneaks out. So when they come over, Susie's going to come over, and when she sits down, I'm going to take myself a little bit lower than her. I'm going to take her customer profile, and I'm going to say, so Susie, what did you like? What did you like tonight? What did you think you might take home with you? Okay, so this is an example. I'm going to say two things here. This is an example. So the other day I did a double facial, and the first girl that was closest to me, I said to her, Kenzie, so what did you like today that you think you might want to take home with you? She said, well, I really like the foundation. I said, okay, great. So I write down One Time Wise foundation, blah, blah, blah. And I said, so the skincare? And she said, girl, she said, I hate to say this, but my best friend just started selling Rodan and Fields, and I bought the whole kit yesterday, so there's no way I can buy any of that skincare stuff. I said, girl, I totally understand that. I appreciate your honesty. So see, I started right after that. She's not going to buy any skincare. So I said, okay, what about the primer? Yeah, I think I need that primer. Okay, so I write the primer down. So then I'll just go through each product that I put on her face. I didn't go through products I didn't put on her face. I went through each product that I put on her face. So I went right through there. And so the next product that I asked her about after the foundation, I said, okay, so what did you think about the translucent powder? And you know, she said, I really like that translucent powder, but I have my own brush. Okay, that's fine. Now, what about the eyeshadow? Yeah, I like the eyeshadow. Okay, are you, and then I didn't say, did you want, I said, are you good on mascara at home? No, I think I better take a mascara. Okay. Now, what about the blush? Yeah, I think I'll try that too. Okay, now what about the lips? I went through each thing piece by piece. What I want you to hear me say is if I would have just said, here's the sales ticket, whatever you'd like to take home with you tonight, write down, she would have only written down the foundation. But I took her back through the entire thing, everything that I had put on her face. Now, obviously, she let me know she wasn't interested in the skincare because she had previously bought another brand the day before. Now, I want to take you back to when the consultant said to me, are you not going to do the individual consultation? So I'm doing the individual consultations, and one lady says to me, you know, I really would like that whole roll-up bag, but I don't get paid till Friday. Girls, so thankful I did the individual consultation, because one of two things. If I would have done a table close, she would have never said that in front of all those other women. She would have wanted that entire roll-up bag for $2.99. Back in those days, we did not do a $1.99. It was $2.99 to get the travel roll-up bag. For a $2.99 travel roll-up bag, she would have never said, I want it, but I don't have the money. But when we were individual, she said, I want it, but I don't get paid until Friday. And I said, that's absolutely fine. We can break this up into payments. We can, you know, you can take part of it home tonight and you can write me a post-dated check. I'll deliver the rest on Friday. There was absolutely, she got what she wanted. I got the sale because I did an individual consultation. Ladies, it is so important. At that same event, when at an individual consultation, the next lady said, I didn't like that. I didn't like the way that made my face feel. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't make her happy. She wasn't a happy person. But thank goodness I didn't do the table close where she told everybody at the table that she didn't like the way it made her face feel and she didn't like it. Because then she might have taken over the entire table's feelings. So it's very important that you are in charge of the sale. Okay, so I want to let you know that every class or facial that you've seen me talk here at the house, that's all I say. It's not a big push. It's not a, oh, I got this on sale. Oh, if you buy this, you get that, blah, blah, blah. The only words I say, so what'd you try today you think you might want to take home with you? I write it down. And then I just take them through each product. And basically they say yes or no. If they say yes, I write it down. I tally it up. I give them their total, the end. It's no different than if they were at the mall. It's no different than anywhere else. Ladies, we are salespeople. That's what we do. We have to sell this product. You have to be so super strong in knowing that you are giving them the very best product that is out there and that it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. You know, the funny thing is that I want to tell you is Miss Tanya has been setting up my facials for me. And each time at both facials, the first lady, I had just the one lady, and I think, I can't remember, my sales were like $500 and something. I think I told y'all about that. And then, you know, she texts back and said, I asked her about the microderm, and she bought everything, and I'd had her do the microderm just on her elbows. And she said, no, she didn't need that. And then the same day she texted me back and said, you know, I think I need the microderm. Well, then like the next day she texted me back and said, you know, whatever that brush thing was, now I never mentioned the Skin Vigorator brush. It was setting out, but I never mentioned it. She asked for it. The double facial that I did several weeks ago, I got a text tonight. You know that skin brush cleaner thing that you have? I thought she was talking about the brush cleaner. I need one of those. I never mentioned the Skin Invigorating brush. I never said what it did. I never explained it, but see, it caught their eye. And they wanted it. They needed it. Ladies, this product sells itself. Are you presenting the product? That's the bottom line. Are you presenting the product? Now, I want to share something with you real quick that I love. This is on the Wild West Area website. Again, the username is Wild and the password is West. And it is a sheet that says, I will take you back real fast here to see actually what it is called. But if you go under training and then you go under selling, and other information at the very last tab, and it says 26 or 38 customers to quarter sales. Ladies, how many of you would like to do quarter sales this year? How many of you would like to do quart of sales this year? Now, I'm going to tell you that these numbers are a little off because quart of sales has went up from, I'm going to have to check this. Somebody, Tiffany, if you're on, you can text me. I think it's went from 36,000 to 40,000, I believe. And so I should have checked that. So I'm going to see if somebody will text me real quick and tell me that amount. But you can figure the math. I want you to hear these figures. If I said with 38 Miracle Set customers, you could do quart of sales. 38 Miracle Set customers, you could do quart of sales. So this is what it looks like. 38. Yes, she said 40,000. Okay, so I was correct. So it's went from 36,000 to 40,000. 38 Miracle Set customers. So this is what it looks like. A Miracle Set sells for $90. If someone purchases a Miracle Set in July, then they're going to purchase it again in November, okay? Then they're going to purchase it again in March. That's $270 a year. The Serum C, they're going to purchase in July. They're going to purchase for $55 in October, January, and April. That's $220 a year. The Firming Eye Cream is $30. July, December, and May, $90 a year. Eye Makeup Remover, $15 in July, November, March, $45 a year. I think I'll go through more than that a year. Foundation Mascara, $15 in July, November, March, $45 a year. Foundation, July, October, January, April. Microdermabrasion, $55. July, December, May. Eyeliner, $12. July, January, May. Lip gloss, lipstick, liner, July, August, December, January. This is the bottom line. If a customer regularly buys that right there, which would be what we call a Miracle Set customer, that's $970 per year. If you did that times 38 customers, that's $36,860. $36,860. That previously would be your quart of sales. So that would be almost away. So probably 40 customers. 40 customers is going to do it. 40 customers is going to do it. So 40 Miracle Set customers is going to do it. And not only are you going to do quart of sales, you're going to put $20,000 in your pocket. Now, to me, this gets more exciting because I love the Time-Wise Repair Set. So it says 26 Time-Wise Repair customers. 26 Time-Wise Repair customers is going to do quart of sales. 26! I mean, I feel like I could do 26 like this next week. 26 Time-Wise Repair customers. So if they bought the full Time-Wise Repair, they're going to buy it twice a year. July, January. The lifting serum, they're going to need it again September, November, March, and May. The eye renewal, October and April. The foaming cleanser, October and April. The day cream, October and April. The night cream, October and April. The eye makeup remover, July, November, March. The mascara, July, November, March. The foundation, July, October, January, April. The microdermabrasion, July, December, May. The eyeliner, July, January. The lipstick, gloss, and liner, July, August, December, January, and April. Total sales, total spent per year, $1,398. 26 customers, $36,348. $36,348. So ladies, I mean, that's just barely bumping it up. This shows you right here, when you look at this chart, that one party a week at $300, your total per year is $14,400. Two parties a week, $28,800. Three parties a week, $43,200. Ladies, that's three parties a week. You know, it still becomes amazing to me because I personally never worked my business this way, but the number of nationals that say, I built my business and I built my national area working 3 appointments every Saturday. That's it. 3 appointments every Saturday. I held every Saturday, Saturday in, Saturday out, month in, month out, never fail. Every single Saturday, I held 3 appointments. They would hold one at, say, 9 or 10. They would hold another one at noon. They would hold another one at 3 or 4. The end, shabam, shebang, it was gone. I mean, over, done, and out. 3 appointments a week, $43,200. Ladies, that's what selling this product will do for you. So today, the first thing that we have to do before we can sell product is we have to make sure that we know how to book. We have to make sure that we know how to coach. And then here we are, and we are ready to sell. The first thing to sell the product is you have to be wearing the product. The next thing to sell the product is you have to sell yourself. Ladies, do you feel great about you? You know, this is the number one thing. You know, my brother always tells my kids, look good, feel good. And it is absolutely the truth. Look good, feel good. You know, if you walk into a skincare class, if you walk into a facial, if you have on a skirt or a dress, you are going to sell more product than if you have on any kind of pants, capris, shorts, whatever. If you have on heels versus flip-flops, you are going to sell more product. If your hair is fixed versus messy, if you have on full makeup versus half makeup, ladies, you make that decision. Look good, feel good. You have to invest in yourself. If you are the makeup lady, do you look like the makeup lady? Now, I'm not saying you have to be that way 24/7 because I am definitely not that 24/7. But I can tell you, if I go in to sell this product, if I go in to represent Mary Kay, head to toe, my hair is fixed, my face is on, my jewelry's added, everything is snapped, head. Ladies, we are selling ourselves when we sell this product. So the first thing that you have to do is be able to sell yourself. Can you sell the sizzle? Do you know how to sell yourself? Do you know how to be excited? Do you know how to talk the talk as well as walk the walk? Ladies, this product sells itself. That's the bottom line. It sells itself, but you have to give it a half a chance. So the first thing that I ask you to do is get the product on your face. The next thing that I ask you to do is Gloria Mayfield Banks. She always says, check your hair. If you have not had a compliment on your hair in the past 2 weeks, she says, cut it, dye it, or buy some more of it. Cut it, dye it, or buy some more of it. That's the bottom line. So I always think, if I had a compliment on my hair in the past 2 weeks, and if I hadn't, it's time to do something. Ladies, we have to look the part, and being professional is the part. So here we go. It's time to sell the product. Go out there this week and make sure not only are you putting your best foot forward, but you're putting your best self forward. Make sure that you give everyone the opportunity of that individual consultation. Make sure that you're not rushed, that you're not hurried, that you give everyone the personal attention that you would want. Ladies, we are full of grit. We are gratitude. We are here because we have learned to have gratitude for what we are and what we have. Resilience continues to flood over and over and over. Integrity. We have to have integrity with each and everything that we do. And everything that we touch and everything we do, we carry nothing but tenacity. So ladies, I hope that you have a grit card somewhere. I hope that you know what your heritage is. I hope that you know that whatever it is, if you fall back down, you get back up one last time. I love today, I saw on Channel 5 News here on Facebook a while ago, it was a 90-year-old woman skiing, and it was on a, I think you pronounce it slalom, a one ski, 90 years old, and she was teaching her great-grandchildren. And I said, do you have any suggestions, anything about life? And she said, it's no fun to stay home and sit in a rocking chair. If you fall down, just get back up one more time. Just keep doing it. Whatever it is you want to do, just keep on trying. So this is the thing, ladies. We have to decide. If someone tells us no, we just got to keep asking. We just got to keep knocking on doors. We just got to keep ringing that phone. We just got to keep on keeping on. So we are full of grit. And here is to getting gritty. Ladies, week 4 will be next Wednesday. It's going to close out this series, and I can't wait to share it with you.